Hi everyone, my melting basket is a day late. Oops, I'm knocking things over on my desk. Okay, let me look. This is going to be the melting basket for October 22nd through the 28th. Although, like I said, I'm filming this on Monday the 23rd, so it's a day late, but I'm just still gonna go with the 22nd through the 28th because, I don't know, I just want to keep my melting basket dates consistent. We were out of town for the weekend, so I feel like I didn't get through as much as I would have liked, but oh well, here we are. So let me just really quick review what I have left from last week's melting basket. So of course I have a ton of Sassy Girl Aroma still. I already knew I pulled way too much Sassy Girl Aroma, and at first I was gonna just continue this melting basket through this coming week, but I want to switch it up. I want new scents. So I still have a little bit of Baby Bop, although I've used a lot of it, so this one I think I am gonna carry over. Berry Cheesy, I'm also going to carry this over. I just don't like using I don't like having half-used stuff in my collection anymore, so that one's getting carried over. Let me just show this one too. Pumpkin Pecan Waffle Sugar Cookie Royale. I am going to carry this over. Yeah. Okay, so unused, we have Suki. Where should I put this? Okay, I'll just put it over here. Ice Cream and Pistachios, Evenings by the Fire, Birthday Cake, Santos Royale, and then I have one Dessa's Homespun Scents in Apple Barn. Didn't get to that one. Didn't get to these two Scentsy blends, Scary Good and Ghostly Greetings. Is this? No, October 31st. Halloween is next week's melting basket, so maybe I'll put these in the following week. And then the Scoopable from Scoopable Tarte Wax did not get to. So let me put this stuff on the floor. Let's now fill this week's melting basket. So I'm just gonna put in the carryover items. Because this week I'm already losing like a day and a half, I feel like I pulled less, although now looking at it, oops, sorry about that. Now looking at it on my desk, maybe it is a decent amount, but let's start. I have two Teddy Bees. I think the Teddy Bees pre-order should be shipping soon. Creep Show, this is a tub. And then Little Pumpkin Beach Party, this is also a tub. Let's do my two Broadway Wax, and then the rest is L3. So Broadway Wax in Fall Festival, everything's already chopped up, so I'll have no excuse not to use some of this stuff. And Autumn Breakfast, this might have been, actually both these Broadway Waxes may have been in a melting basket in the past, and I am adding them back in for this week. 3 L3 puppy packs, All the Goods. Again, I think this was in a melting basket and I didn't get to it. Today is October 3rd, and Pumpkin Pecan Waffle Sugar Cookie Royale Hufflepuff. I've got a couple of these, so I definitely know I've already gone through one of these at least. Some of these, they're not wave bars. Cloud cakes? I think they're cloud cakes. This one's Roasted Coffee Pumpkin Pecan Waffle Sugar Cookie Royale. This is Pumpkin Pecan Waffle, Strawberry White Cake, and Mallow Fluff. And then I have one chunk in Blueberry Zucchini Bread Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. And then the rest are Bitty Betty's, so her smaller little loaf tin. Today is October 3rd, Vanilla Buttercream. I feel like I remember grabbing this before and I didn't warm it. Butter Brickle Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. White Elephant Exchange Zucchini Bread Pumpkin Pecan Waffles Cheesecake. And then the last one for this week is Hufflepuff Pumpkin Pecan Waffle and White Elephant Exchange. So that will be the new melting basket for the week. Now let's review my empties. So I went through 2 Scentsy scents. They're both the Nightmare Before Christmas scents. One is Roll of the Dice, one's Jack's Obsession. I love both of these. When I had a Scentsy club, they were both in my club. There's another one called Halloween Town. That one I didn't like as much. I still enjoyed, but not enough to have in my club. Roll of the Dice is so strong. Honestly, if I still had a club, I may have considered removing it. It's just so strong, almost headache inducing. Like, you probably could get away with like cutting even one of these little cubes in half and still have super strong performance. I feel like a lot of people don't like this one. I liked it though. It almost reminds me of like a cologne masculine like scent, almost like when you walk into an Abercrombie or Hollister when like I was younger and I would like go shopping in high school. It just like hits you in the face with strong scent. But I mean, if you like a super strong like masculine scent, you'd probably like that. Jack's Obsession is such a quintessential fall scent. It's so good. If I still had a club, this would stay in there. I just really like it. I don't think they have it this year in this small form. I could be wrong because I don't really follow Scentsy as closely, but I saw they released like a special Nightmare Before Christmas Halloween warmer with this in a brick form, I think. If they released the brick on its own without the warmer, I would have maybe picked it up because I did pick up the holiday bricks. Some Dessa's Homespun scents. So 2 of these, let me find them. Yeah, 2 of them I didn't get the best performance. 2 of them were good. I don't know if it's because we really are changing into the fall season. Like, I feel like fall happened kind of late for us in Minnesota. It was really, really hot. Then it was super cold. Now it's like the nice fall temperatures. But because of that, I feel like I'm kind of experimenting with some of the scents. And for a while there, our heat didn't work either. And I feel like the wax scent throw isn't as good if it's like really cold out. I don't know. So Bobbin for Apples, it was really pretty. It was almost like a body care apple scent to me with some of that, bakery. For some reason, it wasn't super strong on warm. I tend to get pretty good Dessa's performance, but this one I just like felt like was on the light end. And then same with Leaves. I did these one kind of back to back. So I don't know if it was just the day, the weather, like, or what, but I didn't, it smelled really good when I would put my nose in the warmer, but I feel like I didn't get much of a scent throw throughout like the rooms. So for whatever reason, these 2 were on the light end. Cinnabon was really, really nice. I was scared, I remember warming it, like to warm it because it smelled a little spicy on cold. It was so nice on warm. Loved it. It smelled like a sweet Cinnabon. It wasn't spicy at all. It was an amazing cinnamon sugar bakery. I really ended up liking that one on warm. And then this was Autumn Campfire. Oh, actually on this one too, I wrote not the strongest throw. It was definitely, I got this like campfire scent on cold, but then when I went to warm it, I think what came out more was a little bit of that gingerbread. So I didn't really get any of the other notes so much. I think it was more of the gingerbread, but again, some of these were on the lighter end when I warmed them now in the fall time. And then we have 4 Sassy Girl Aroma. This one is Earl and Me. Such a good blueberry bakery. Can't go wrong. I enjoyed that one a lot. Goodnight Sweetheart. You know what? And I realized this, like as I went through and looked at my wax melt spreadsheet. Sorry, I was just getting some wax off my desk. I realized Sassy Girl Aroma's Pink Sugar is not my favorite. I think her Pink Sugar oil is on the light end because I've actually noticed with a lot of the Pink Sugar blends I've had from Sassy Girl Aroma, they tend to be on the lighter end. And I feel that way about this one too. It was more noticeable when I would leave a room and come back in, but if I was sitting in a room, I just didn't really notice it. And like I said, I feel like that's just the case for her Pink Sugar blends, just being a little light for me. Time for Jammies was such a pretty, sweet laundry. I almost felt like it was a laundry mixed with like a cotton candy or cotton candy frosting. So if you like those like sweet laundries, I think you'd like this. And this was a really, really strong performer and long lasting. It would last like all day. And then this last one was A Star Is Born. This one to me smelled like a sweet candy like green apple. That's what I smelled the most. I didn't really get the blueberry, but I got sweet, sugary, sweet green apple that almost reminded me of like the apple high chew or like the green apple Jolly Ranchers, like kind of like a candy like scent. So maybe what I was getting was the cotton candy and green apple the most. Really nice. When I think about it now, probably more of like a spring summer blend, but it was nice to pull in things that weren't just fall. So that's all the wax that I warmed this week. And then I have some makeup empties and one body care empty. So I think I said this in last week's empties that I was going to have the corresponding lotion. This is Saltwater Breeze. Can't go wrong with Bath and Body lotion. And then some makeup items. I have 3 eyeliners, although 2 of them are the same. So I finished up this Benefit Roller Liner eyeliner. This is actually my favorite liquid eyeliner. I've purchased this time and time again. Love it. Lasts forever. It goes on really nice even when you wear eyeshadow, because sometimes I feel like eyeshadow can almost like dry out the tip of the liner and kind of make it drag, make it patchy. You have to go over it multiple times. This one I really love. It's worth the money to me, and like I said, it lasts forever. Did not care for this one. So this one I got this Lancome eyeliner as well as the Idole mascara in a set. The mascara I really enjoy. I don't know if I'd repurchase the mascara. I won't talk about it too much until the mascara empty, but anyway, I don't know if I'd repurchase it because it's like close to $30, I think. This one I didn't like. So this is the opposite of the Benefit Roller Liner. Like, it did horrible if you wear eyeshadow. I think the tip of the eyeliner just gets too dried out with the eyeshadow. I'd have to go over it so many times. It was patchy. It was just hard to use. I think if you don't wear eyeshadow and you just put eyeliner on your lid, I think it'd glide on smoother. But for some reason, I think the eyeshadow just dried out the tip. And they're both kind of this felt tip brush. It's not a brush tip, it's a felt tip, which I like felt tip best. I should show you this one too, like that. Yeah, I would definitely not repurchase this, especially considering this is probably more expensive than the Benefit one. It just wasn't for me. And then 2 mascaras, both of them, no, one's Tarte, one's Benefit. I tend to get these sets around the holidays where it's like a set of 3 from Benefit, a set of 3 from Tarte, and then I'll use them for like the year. So I mean, no complaints. I do tend to like getting higher end mascaras because my eyelashes point straight down, and pretty much every drugstore mascara I've tried, it'll kind of get on my like bottom, like lower lid. I forget it. It transfers and smudges like below my eyelash line, I guess. And I don't like that. At least the high-end ones don't smudge and transfer, so they're worth the money to me. This is what this brush looks like. I never use a single mascara. I always layer like 2 or 3 of them when I put on mascara, so that's just kind of what I tend to do. And then this is the Maneater from Tarte, and then this is what this one looks like. So no complaints. As long as they don't smudge, I tend to like them. So that is my melting basket and my empties. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!